Hello YouTube and welcome to my red canon video. It's relatively straightforward. You have to pop the black, which is approximately a half ball shot, and you have to play off the top cushion and then cannon into a red. And once that red has been hit, it can be removed from the line and move on to the next ball. Now you or I can do these in any order that I want or you want. Just it has to be that the black goes in. If you miss the black and hit the red, it doesn't count. It's relatively straightforward, and I think I've made it sound more complicated than it actually is. But this will teach you where to hit the cue ball and then how hard to hit it to get it to bounce the right way off the cushion for when you're working around the pack during your break building. Yeah, so this is all kind of proper situational stuff. The setup is, I've actually done this one slightly differently, and I didn't realise at the time, to the way my coach had told me initially to set it up. Normally it's 3 reds to the left of the cue ball from this scenario, so sort of stunny screw shots, and then 5 reds from the other side of the white towards the other cushion. And yeah, but I've done it 2 and 6 rather than 3 and 5. Anyway, so I've got up to 6 total shots, and thus far I've potted all 6 blacks, which is quite nice considering that each of these shots you're playing with different placement on the cue ball, and you're also hitting the cue ball at a different pace as well to get it to react the way that you want. Oh, that was close. And it's a bit windy in the woods here this afternoon. I haven't also cut any of the footage. This is all kind of as it is, apart from a few bits sped up. That's not me walking particularly quickly. But as I say, the object of this one is just to give yourself a bit of angle recognition, so that when you come to a frame scenario, if you get a half ball high black, which is kind of what you want to leave yourself all the time, you can go, oh, that's that shot. Right, okay, I need to hit the cue ball here. And then you just get down and play it, and Bob's your uncle. You've potted the black, and then got on to the next red, and you haven't really had to think about it because you're not in autopilot. You've already done that muscle and mind memory of how and where to hit the ball. So on to the last red. Can I get this one first time? That would be nice. Oh, I can. Also, the idea with this is to just kind of touch the red rather than clatter into it. There's no point in... This isn't about going into the bunch off of the top cushion. It is literally just about figuring out the angles to the next red. And I missed a black. That was actually the first one in this setup that I've missed. That is actually shocking. I expected to miss a lot sooner than that. But there we go. So just brushed that red. I did attempt this some 6-7 months ago, and at the time I did what I thought, oh, he's missed another one. Whoops. Okay, well, I hit the red there, but it doesn't count because I didn't pot the black. So there you go. Where was I? Oh yes, I tried this about 6 or 7 months ago, and I did what I thought was okay, and then where I've improved over the months, I thought, do you know what, I'll give this another bash and record it and see how I get on. The results of both of these I will post at the end of the video, and you and I can have a look at the differences. So I've potted 16 blacks out of 18 shots. I've only missed 2 so far, and in fact I've got 100% pot ratio from the other side, so you can't really do any better than that, can you? I don't think. I did take 13 shots to hit the 8 reds, but I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. There we go, nice and full in the face. So just as a bit of a guide, the reds that you're coming back towards, you want to hit the low centre of the cue ball and then with helping side. So from this side I want to be using right hand side, and from the other side of the table I want to use left spin. And for the reds that are to, as we're looking now, the left of the cue ball, you want to be hitting no lower than middle of the cue ball, and then it's just working out where between left and right, and maybe a bit of top, that you want to use to hit these reds. Oh, just missed that one. And if you work on, if you can visualise a 5p piece in the middle of the white, this is how I was always told, and it works quite well. Yes, I've missed one there, and it's gone. I think that's 2 or 3 in a row that have gone straight up between those reds. Yeah, if you can envision a 5p piece in the middle of the cue ball, work to the outer edges of that for your spin. We missed it again, exactly the same. That will, it's definitely helped me, it might help you, to not deviate too far from the potting angle when you're visualising it, if that makes sense. So rather than using, you know, full left or right hand spin where you could miscue it, if you stick to that, then you can use the squeeze to help guide the cue ball to where it needs to go. So we're up to 14 excuse me, up to 14 reds hit. So now the 2 screwy shots, and you got one of those. Now it would be nice to get this one first time. Go on, get it first time. Whee! Well, let's have a look at those results, shall we? And as you can see, so it's June of this year and November of last year. So the side of the table is as we are looking at it on the screen. Look at the difference between what I've just done and last time. Halved the amount of shots that I've taken, if not more. And as you can see from the right hand side of the table, this last time I potted 50% of the blacks to then hit the 8 reds, whereas this time I've potted 13 out of 13, 100% of the reds to hit blacks to hit the 8 reds. As I say, you can't really get any better than that for pot ratio. Left side of the table, last time was 31 shots taken and potted 19 blacks, which at the point of my journey, I don't think that was too bad. But this time, I've taken 16 shots, potted 14 blacks to hit all the 8 reds. So slightly worse from the left-hand side of the table, but definitely a vast improvement on what it was before. So all of the practice and matches that I've been playing is paying dividends. And yeah, a lot of the practice isn't routines like this. It's similar similar shots to this that then they kind of get embedded in your brain, and then you come down to them and go, oh, here we go, tink, just put it nicely, and away you go. So go away and give this routine a try, because I think you'll find it challenging, but at the same time very, very rewarding. And if you have made it to the end of this video listening to me waffle, I do thank you very much, and apologies about sniffing and coughing and all the hay fevery nonsense that's going on. And I will see you guys and girls very soon with the next video. Something to do with a blue, I believe. Yeah, anyway, for now everybody, take care.